Yes,
All
sir.
right, man. We live, man. Episode 30 already. Elite Talks, episode 30. We here with Mike Beezy, the Rap King. What's good, brother?
What's happening, man? They gave me the Chef Curry episode, man. You already know I got to go
Yeah, okay.
crazy.
Talk that shit.
They gave me the shit. That's a shooter episode, man. I been
Yeah, yeah.
goddamn gunning shit, but hell yeah, though, man. Everything good though. You feel me? Just getting ready for this next battle, man. Shout out to goddamn Buckie.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Buckie, too, for hosting and also not being a hater while he hosted.
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I was so goddamn ready for that nigga to just be, you know what I'm saying, give me the straight face when I know I give him a haymaker. But that really my first time really being around him for real, for real. Nah, he cool dude though, man. I fuck with Bucky on the real. Great
Yeah.
host too. I'm talking about he get the crowd involved. That's the type of shit you need from a host. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the crowd might not be all involved. He gonna make sure, bro. He go like, hold up, run that shit back, or y'all niggas tripping us. You know what I'm saying? He
Nah, that's a
entertaining as
fact.
fuck. I ain't even gonna lie.
Nah, that's a fact.
He better bring
Stacks
it to our battle.
Stacks gonna be at Ruinous though, so we gonna have Stacks back for that
Oh,
one.
you know that my dog. That now Stat gonna
Yeah,
goddamn.
yeah.
Stat be
So
working though, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't blame him. Stat be on his
yeah,
shit.
so yeah, he gonna be back for Ruinous. I said, man, look, you gotta make sure you there for that one.
Facts, bro. Oh,
But
that shit
yeah,
gonna be
man,
crazy.
shout out to you, man. Great performance. I walked up to you after the battle. I was like, hey, everything all right at home?
Nah, for real, bro. That my first 3 round battle on the stage, so I knew I had to come with it, bro. Cause like,
Right,
a 1 round battle, it'd be cool, bro. But that 3 round, you really get to show your personality. You get to show versatility. You get to pull out freestyle if you want to. You could do a lot
right,
more. You could show
right,
people
right.
like the complete version of who you is, bro. So I was like, man, I gotta give him a great performer, bro. And then I ain't even
Yeah,
gonna lie,
I
when I
ain't gonna
walked
lie.
in, seen the venue, bro, that shit kind of got me more motivated because it's like, oh, this shit is the setting is right for what we finna do.
Yeah, yeah, nah, that's a fact. I told you, man. I told niggas, if one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find some new niggas and I'm gonna find a venue, bro.
Bro, that's a fact, bro. I know I done been in like 5 or 6, bro, since we been on the stage. That's good though, bro. I'm talking about every time you on a different side of town, you get a different group of people come out. So that should
Right,
always
right.
be good, bro.
Yeah, and I remember you was like, I do better in 3 rounders. So,
Yeah, for real,
I
bro.
was just saying on the other, I forgot we was doing a recap. I think I was like, that nigga say he do better in three, and I definitely seen the difference.
Yeah, man. I really appreciate it too, bro. Cause like, them 3 round battles really it motivate me, bro. Cause I know like I can really do whatever I want to, bro. Sometimes in a 1 rounder, I might not get the feeling until my round almost done, bro. Like I might be 2 minutes in. I'm like, oh, okay, that's the one. You feel me? But it's like,
Right,
shit,
right,
you only got like another minute and a half to rap.
right.
So that
Nah,
shit
that's a
really
fact.
don't be. You gotta kind of try to squeeze in too much. Sometimes even in a 1 rounder, you can have too many back to back punches to where it's like it ain't even all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Ain't no
right, right.
personality in it or nothing. You just punching. But yeah, bro, them 3 rounders, I feel like that's something I always wanted to, graduate too, bro. Cause that's
Yeah.
what it is, bro. Once you get to the main stage, that's really what motherfucker really want to book you for,
Right,
for
yeah.
real.
Ain't no one rounders on the main stage.
Yeah, bro, they want 3 out you, and then you got to be prepared to do it. Like you might have to write in 3 weeks, 3 rounds. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Yeah,
yeah.
for real. That shit be real sometimes, especially when you ain't a name. You just coming. Boy, they might try you, bro. Oh man, you got a week and a half. Come
Yeah,
with it. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? 2 minute rounds or something. Oh yeah, you got to be ready. So I always like, man, that's the best way to be ready is to do it. 3 round battles. From now on, I kind of really only want to do 3 rounds unless it's like it don't make sense.
Right, right,
The
right, yeah.
opponent,
Just
you
a
feel
random
me?
battle,
But
yeah.
if it's somebody who down with it and they can withstand the through because everybody can't do 3 rounders, bro. Like
Right,
everybody,
right.
that ain't for everybody. And I had to learn that the hard way because I ain't always been a 3 round nigga myself. For real.
Yeah, yeah.
I
So
had to turn into
we
that.
when we did the podcast show, Y'all can get this podcast. We on episode 9 of that, by the way,
Oh, I
too.
gotta get in there more. Would y'all be having guests or it just be the same people? Cause
Nah, we had
I
Keynote
only
on the
caught
up
like the
there
couple
last
of
time.
first. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. That
Yeah, we
was
just
up.
had Keynote up there. So really, it just be whoever want to join, but niggas don't be reading the chat sometimes.
Bro, that's a goddamn. You got a lot of shit going with the lead though, bro. It's a lot of
Yeah.
different outlets to get what people want. You get the personality with the podcast and the elite
Right.
talks, and then you get the battles like quick.
Right,
So
right, right,
you
right.
can't
Nah, but I was
even.
saying in the podcast, everybody pretty much agreed that you and Casey like 1A, 1B for battler of the year so far.
Oh
Cause you
yeah.
know we're gonna do the awards this year.
So far, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I said
Hell
I
yeah.
said the only thing that might edge him is he still got the battle of the year so far.
KC.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Yeah.
tombstone
As of
bar.
right
But
now,
I
nah,
ain't gonna lie.
that's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, the kids cuss bar might be up there with that. I just gotta see the reception you get when the actual battle drop.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So I think them two things get for right now. Just give them the slight edge. Obviously, y'all got two battles coming up. Oh, well, not two battles, but y'all both battling on Ruinous.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll really determine it. Obviously, it's gonna be 6 months after that still left to go, but I think that give them the slight edge right now.
No, I'm cool with that. You know, KC, my guy, man. I fucks with
Yeah,
KC, and I always been a fan of KC. So yeah, that's cool with me.
yeah, yeah. So
I ain't
let me
tripping.
ask you this. I know, like you said, you always been a fan of KC, like just to not get off topic too much, but how you feeling just seeing him like becoming one of the faces? Like, cause I remember, and not to downplay him, but I remember when like niggas wasn't looking at Casey like he used to, get 100, 200 views.
Yeah,
But now you see he really like, hey, it's niggas out here like, hey, I gotta battle Casey. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. He a name. He
Yeah,
one of them ones over here, and
yeah,
bro, I like it because you know I've been fucking with him before we was even over here. So I
right,
kind of been I kind of been knowing he had that potential for real. Like he
right,
got great personality. He got jokes. Like he just starting to incorporate all his attributes into his rounds now.
right, right,
That's what I feel, and is damn so well deserved. Cause like you said, at first he wasn't getting the looks he wanted, and
right,
you
right,
know, at times he probably didn't want to battle the people you wanted to put him up against. So he went, you know, through that like
right.
last year, but now he outside, like ready, whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah, bro. I
saying?
ain't gonna
With
lie.
it.
It's like without like you, Trey, him, probably me.
Mhm.
Like niggas ain't really like, hey, I want to battle y'all. Like this, who I'm trying to battle. So it's crazy just to see y'all niggas elevate, especially because y'all been here since day one.
Nah, for real, bro. For real. That's real. I seen it though. Like I seen this shit being something real, bro. That's why I was like, shit, I'm over here. Fuck it.
Yeah,
We rocking, bro. And I've
yeah,
been over this bitch. Any battle you hit me with 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be with it for real. Cause I just go in the battle with a different mindset.
yeah.
I'm finna show y'all progression.
I hate the like segment into the so what I'm trying to ask, but it was kind of a setup question. If it get to that point where it's like we don't know, are y'all willing to battle Christmas came early too?
To my me and KC.
Yeah, like end of the year type of thing. If y'all keep the momentum up.
Shit. As of right now, I'm pretty much open to it. Cause like you said, he
Yeah.
one of them ones.
Right, right.
But my only thing is, bro, I want to do three.
Right, right,
Cause it's
yeah.
only right to see who the best.
Right,
You gotta
right,
do
right,
three.
yeah. Cause we do Christmas came early the second week of December, so
Yeah, yeah, that's fire.
that's always the last event of the year.
That's fire though. Hell yeah.
Last year Christmas came early was the event of the year last year. So
Nah, I already know.
yeah, so
Went
hey
crazy.
man, yeah, it's he was on that motherfucker. So far this year, obviously, I feel like this card is definitely an event of the year. The
Oh yeah.
anniversary, the anniversary.
Everybody had great battle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
To me,
And it's showing on the YouTube views for sure. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, motherfuckers tapped
speaking of
in.
the anniversary card, from what I remember, and I think Bobby think I'm joking, but I'm dead serious. I remember in the building, I had you the first two clear. When I edited, I had the first two clear as well. I really didn't watch the third to be honest, because I had already had you winning. But
Yeah.
did you feel any? Did you feel the 2-1, or you feel like you caught the gentleman's?
Uh, on some real shit, I feel like I would have edged them the first round. I
No,
feel like he came
I
out.
said to me, you got the first two.
No, I'm just saying, in my
Oh, okay,
opinion,
yeah,
I would have
yeah, okay.
edged him the first round, and I would have said I got the second and third.
Oh, see,
Like,
I gotta watch the third then, cause I got you the first two
cause I
clear.
feel like it came down to the third, and during the battle, I feel like after the first, I feel like I kind of my second was like fight back mode. You feel me? Like my second was super
Yeah.
crazy because I felt like nah, I got to fight back. Anything that he had,
So
bro, I
I'm
got
gonna
to
say
take
this:
all that
your
momentum.
second round is the best round of the battle.
Yeah, that's what I feel too. I feel like
Yeah.
my second round went crazy. And my third, I feel like my third, it was closer than a lot of people. Just because I like his style. Like I like what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? But I
Right.
just feel like mine was a little more than him. But I had it 2-1. Winning edge in the first and me second and third. That's what I would have had it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I heard Gentleman's 30 in the building. Couple
Yeah,
of
I would
people.
have to watch it again, the third, because I definitely like the first two was clear to me.
I knew when he started rebuttaling, I got him.
Right, right.
When he started trying to rebuttal,
Yeah.
what he had coming up ain't enough. So you got to try to take. I kind of knew. All right, yeah, I got him now. He ain't
Yeah,
ready for these
yeah,
next two rounds. Cause I try to write up. I try to like every round. I try to get better.
yeah. He
That
him
be
and Dylan wound up locking into for Ruinous 4. So
oh, that gonna be crazy. What they one round?
nah, that's three. Everybody
Oh
three
yeah,
on
yeah,
this
yeah,
card.
yeah, yeah. That gonna be
Only
crazy.
battle
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
gonna be one is the person I'm battling. If he say
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but I ain't gonna say who it is yet. I'm gonna just wait till the card drop. Cause it's kind of a
About to
name, so
be
yeah.
entertaining to me.
Yeah. So everybody else is three. So far we got if this name lock in with me, he say he gonna let me know. If not, it's gonna be you and Bucky, Rashad and Trez, Bobby and Dylan, Keynote, Showshotter, Casey versus Big Cat. And I feel like I'm missing somebody, bruh. I don't know who I'm missing. I said you and Bucky, right?
Yup.
That might be the six right there, honestly.
Shit, that's great. That's a great lineup.
Yeah.
All great battles right there.
Good. So that'll be the ruinous four. But like I said, everybody 3 rounds. But we definitely I got something for that tardiness though. I'm gonna make sure everybody know what's up before beforehand. But yeah, those are the six battles. Matter of fact, I did name them all.
Shit, that's a bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm ready,
But
man.
all
I'm
them
coming
three
in that
rounds.
motherfucker. Ready to take over.
So you
Come out
damn
of
near
there.
got what April, May, April, May, June. So you got
Yeah.
damn near 3 months. Cause that
Yeah,
shit at the
yeah.
end of June.
Then the crazy part is, like I said, now, cause shit over. Fuck around with Bobby. I wrote my first round real early, but I wrote my second and third kind of later. That
Right,
probably
right,
why
right.
my shit kind of like got a little better because I waited a little bit to write. Cause I hate writing too early, bro. Like for some
Yeah.
reason, I don't really I be coming up with my best shit kind of like towards the battle. Like when the battle, I be
Yeah, the
locked in,
pressure.
and I be like, oh, I'm coming up with like it be certain shit I come up with. I be like, damn, bro, I can incorporate it sometimes when it be too late. I'm
Right,
talking
right,
about
right.
like days before, the day
I do the
before, I
same
might come
thing
up
though.
with the
Like,
best shit I done came. I'm like, oh shit.
yeah, if I do a 3 round, I kind of do the same thing because it's always gonna be that one round where you feel like you gotta talk about something. So that's the round. That's the easy round because that content gonna stay the same no matter what. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
if you write too early, it's not gonna be fresh by the time you get to that actual battle because so far ahead. But it's always them general topics that it don't matter the time frame, it's gonna hit regardless. Like name flips or something just like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Them names for the yo. Yo.
So that's
And,
how I do too. I always write and memorize one round and then leave the last two open.
for
Cause
real, that's the best way.
like you said too, like stuff get different, things happen all the time. Like I'm still writing the week of the battle sometimes because
That's what I'm
something keep
saying,
it's
bro.
always something going on, bro.
I might throw a little line or two in there somewhere.
Yeah,
Couple of
nah,
days
that's a
before the
fact.
battle, like, bro, yeah, I gotta say that one.
Yeah, so I normally give myself 2 weeks to memorize because then
Hmm.
that's how it's fresh in my mind still, and I like the material. So I'm writing all the way up into that 2 week mark.
Yeah, in fact, I give myself like 10 days. I write to ten
Yeah,
days, and then what I do is I go over my shit 10 times a day for 10 days, 100 times.
right,
If I
right,
ain't
right.
got that shit in 100 times, bro, like I need to find something else to do. For real, like I do that. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah,
I record my shit on my phone, be riding around, listen to that bit like a CD, like a song.
yeah,
Like I make sure I try to get my shit down, but that be the easy part for me memorizing. Like writing take me a little longer. I ain't even gonna lie.
yeah,
I be trying, and it just depends on who I'm battling and like my mood sometimes. But yeah, usually I be trying to get my shit right up until like the last 3 weeks. Then my shit really start. I be good then. That shit be flowing. But yeah. Oh yeah, and shout out to that boy Bobby for not using no Nicki
you
Minaj
get me?
part two.
You get me?
Yeah, I hear you now, bro.
Yeah, my phone glitched out. I don't know what just happened.
Oh nah, you good. Yeah. Nah,
You
I'm just
probably was
saying.
still talking.
Hell
Oh,
yo.
all right, man. I'm good anyway. So yeah, I was saying, I was about to say, obviously that was the anniversary of the event of the year, but how you just feel about the event, the whole card, and then can I get your who you had winning?
Talking about the call we just had, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so I ain't gonna lie. The whole card to me was like crazy. Like every battle was good battles. I ain't really see no dull battle. You know what I'm saying? You can have some dull battles. Usually the first battle kind of be the dull. The first battle crunk that shit up. Like Camo came out. I ain't never seen him before live. So he kind of shocked me a little bit with that shock value. So he kind of I gave him the edge over Dylan. You know what I'm saying? I think I had it like 2-1. I know Dylan got one round. I felt like, but I had
I felt like the
Camo
third,
winning.
the third was the most debatable.
I had Camo winning the battle overall for sure.
Yeah, yeah,
Cause
yeah.
I ain't expect him to come like he came like that. You know what I'm saying? Pause if necessary. But the second battle. Who was the second battle?
That was Jake Casey and Jay Skizzle.
K's. Oh yeah, okay. I'm just trying to go in order. Okay, so KC and Jay Skizzle. Okay, okay. So that one was real, like a real style clash at its finest, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. And KC had some crazy punches, some witty ass shit, and he was like comfortable, bro. He showed like he done been up this motherfucker 100 times. It feel like, you know what I'm saying? He fucking with the crowd. He had his shit down pat.
Yeah,
Jay
nah, that's a fact.
Skizzle Jay Skizzle came in that motherfucker kind of like the OG when all the young niggas fucking around and doing all the crazy shit. He came in that bit like, nigga, I done been where you at, bro, and I'm finna show you how I got where I'm at, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a real style clash, bro. So that was probably the hardest one to judge for me. And with it being a one rounder, it's kind of like real close. But off just in the building, bro, um, I really had KC winning that bit though, but it was so
Yeah.
hard. It was so hard for me
I
to
think the
goddamn
I
get to
think
that
what
conclusion.
separates the battle is just like you said, the entertaining factor. Like,
Yeah, he was a little
yeah,
more entertaining, a little
I'm not
more.
gonna lie, I don't have a winner either. But I can say this: I enjoyed Casey Round just on the playback a little bit more. Like,
Yeah,
I find myself watching his round more, but it's still possible to lose a round and be more entertaining. Cause like I'm
nah,
gonna give
that's
you an example.
facts.
I'm gonna give you an example. Him versus Keynote. I actually like watching Keynote round better,
Yeah, he
but
was more
I feel like
entertaining.
he edged the battle in that battle.
Yup, yup. It's pretty much like one of them. Cause
Yeah,
Jay Skizzle talking that shit that I fought with, you know what I'm saying? But just had to take all of that out of it and just really listen to what they saying, the bars and uh the wittiness too. Is
yeah.
like who had the more creative round, you know
And
what
I'm
I'm
not gonna
saying?
lie, Casey had the my favorite bar of the battle, and he had more entertainment. So like the I like the I bet he won't. He went from I bet he won't to I can't believe he did that. I like that.
Yeah, bro.
And I like
Yeah, yeah.
the Doctor Strange. I'm gonna be the first to mention spinning. That's
Man, what?
crazy.
Yeah, that shit. That was probably that's up
That
there,
was
bro.
so crazy, bro.
Dimension
But
spinning, bro.
like you said with Jay Skizzle, I feel like because remember we was talking about how he sometimes he could kind of trick us with his material. Like we think he's saying stuff because he loud, he aggressive, but then on
Mm-hmm.
the playback he don't say nothing. I feel like he took that. I feel like he took our advice this battle and kind of upped his punch rate. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
he
And
upped his
that's what we
point.
here for, to critique each other and make each other better. So I'm glad he took the information and didn't like feel no way and applied it.
Nah, that's real. Yeah. So that one,
But
off the in the building.
I love the far as like the charisma and entertaining part too. It wasn't a punch, but it was like a one of them charisma bars. He was like what you think a nigga my size gonna do when he see a nigga his size? A gun, nigga. I'm gonna have a gun, nigga.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And the
so
nigga when the nigga said that little like he was doing the temperature this shit, he was like
yeah,
somebody
yeah, yeah.
in Fahrenheit. That was
Right.
real fire to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah,
so I think it comes down to what you like more. I personally, I'm not saying Casey won, but I find myself enjoying watching his round more than Jay Skizzle. Just my personal opinion.
nah, they're real. They're probably how they and then with Jay Skizzle going first and me still feeling like I remember more of KC round, that kind of
Yeah, nah,
got a
nah.
little bit
Casey
a
went
little
first,
bit to
actually.
do.
Casey
Nah,
went first.
that what I meant to say.
Oh,
KC
okay.
went first,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I remember more of his round because usually like if it's two great rounds, usually whoever goes second, that who you gonna remember the most because it was so good. But like I remember more of KC round. After listening to Jay Skills, I still remember more punches from KC. But Jay Skizzle had some bars in that motherfucker that was like you had to go through it to know what he talking about, and that's what I be feeling a lot. Like that what I be feeling the most. Them bars where like, oh yeah, I know he been through it, bro. Because you don't
Right,
just
right.
say some shit like that if you was in it. You don't know. You
Yeah,
can't be
yeah,
on
yeah.
the outside looking in thinking like that. Like yeah, but that was a real great battle and hard to. Probably with the battle. That's why it dropped first. You know what I'm saying? Battle of the
Yeah,
night,
yeah.
in my opinion.
And the views are definitely doing what it's supposed to do.
Hell yeah. So
So
for
you know
me and
niggas
Bobby,
fuck
you
with it.
know, we pretty much just talked about me and Bobby round for real. Like
Yeah,
we pretty much talked about that. Had me the second two for real, for real. Possibly the I ain't watched it that many times, but every time I watched it, I liked his round a little better. You know what I'm saying
right,
than the
right, right.
last time. So he wasn't spitting no bullshit. But Megalodon and FS Mookie, I just feel like Mookie kind of showed that he was on a different level
Yeah.
than
I feel
but
like the same reason why people got you beating Megalodon is the same reason Mookie. You wasn't drawed out, you was loud, you had haymakers. I feel like Megalodon, his energy, he got the pin, but it's just the way he delivering it. Like
yeah,
it ain't
he deliver it a
like he just
rapper and not a battle
yeah, like
rapper.
a Shaolin monk or something. Like put some energy into that shit.
Everything
Then
he
I feel
says
like
like strategic.
yeah, but then I feel like he one of them rappers. Once he get too far behind, it's just nothing it's nothing you could convince me. Like
Hmm.
so, like Mookie just started off at the gate, and it was just like he ain't let
Yeah,
up.
it's like he ain't got no fight back to him for real.
Yeah,
Like he
yeah.
can't really.
And like I said, him and Camo 3 rounds for Ruinous. So that's
Yeah.
the battle I forgot to say. Camo and
Okay,
Megalodon.
Camo and Megalodon.
That's who
Yeah, that's
battling.
gonna be. Yeah, I
Yo,
want to see that one. See
And
how
I
that
feel
one
like he
play
could
out.
lose the camo for the same reasons, like
Yeah, cause
because you
Camo.
gotta understand in that room, that's considered our big stage, our main stage.
Yeah,
That style
yeah.
that you got, like that style he got, that work in a pizza shop type of thing, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it work out. I don't really think it worked there like that.
Nah, not
You
when
gotta be
people
quick
like
to the point.
you in the ring, then you got people outside the ring, you got people by the door. Like
Yeah.
that's like yeah. So you
Niggas
gotta
probably tipsy a little bit.
yeah. So you gotta
Yeah.
make them listen. Yeah, I
Right.
feel what you saying. He ain't really got that to him, but Mookie got that. He got that. He convey like he demand your attention when he rap. Like you gon' his voice and his delivery, and
Right.
he got bars too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He
Right. Right.
witty. So yeah, I had Mookie winning that clear one round. But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
That battle is actually out too. If whoever listening gonna listen, play it back.
hell
That battle
yeah.
is
Go on, go watch that man and see, cause this is my opinion. But
right.
I Megalodon dude, he always got some bars though. Like he always the way he is like he get to his punch too early sometimes. Like
Right.
he don't really got no setups for real.
Yeah.
It's like he just gonna give it to you, and then he gonna give you another one right after that. But it's like you kind of he be kind of like I don't know. It's different though, and he don't got the pen or the like entertainment value, but he remind me of like a Bangs, like how Bangs do when he freestyling.
Right. Right.
That's
Yeah.
kind of like how Megalodon right,
Right.
kind of like I don't know. It's like he be dragging it out a little bit sometimes. It ain't really just
Yeah.
right there in your
We
face.
might gotta give him the roster talk like we did Jay Skizzle, man. So hopefully he could try to improve going into this next battle.
But nah, I had that same problem too when I first started. I ain't gonna lie. I was just
Yeah.
like that. I used to rap, but it was like what you used to call a run on sentence.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nah, that's
That
a
boy be
fact.
having the run ons. I feel you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
But nah, that
the
was a great ass card though. I ain't even gonna lie.
the next three events is in that venue we got unfinished business two. Rashad and Keno gonna run it back. That's 3 rounds. I just added Vibe and Puma. That's 3 rounds. They put money on the floor, so we definitely about to fill the May 31st card up. I don't know if you want to be in the building for the other two, but I definitely was encouraged the roster if you're in the area to pull up. I told you what I said in the roster chat. I don't know if you was got to see it, but if you didn't see it, I'll just definitely tell you off camera off for this.
Alright, yeah, cause
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah,
I
we
know
know
exactly what
you
you
ain't
talking
look.
about.
But long story short is these next two cards before Ruinous is to basically see who we want to add to the roster. I feel like since I started the league, it's always been my decision. I feel like now we got enough vocal people where I wanted the next people to join the roster. I wanted there to be a collective decision
Yeah, facts. I feel that.
instead of just me saying. Because I'm not gonna lie, I am a league owner, but y'all might see something I don't. You know what I'm saying? You might be like, "Hey, he cool, but he just seemed like he moved weird or something. Some shit I might not see,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Or it might be some shit where I don't think somebody fire and you might see it like, nah, give him a chance. But it's just having the different opinions and different eyes for sure.
Nah, I feel that, bro. Hell yeah. I'm down so with
So
that, down to get my opinion.
2 weeks before Ruinous, we got Stick to the Code. That's a debut card trying to
That's
get
on
on the
the
roster.
14th, ain't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a
So
fact.
that's 16 battlers, 8 battles, of course, because you got to do two times eight.
Yup.
So you know that's the next set of people. Cause I'm not gonna lie, after that card, I'm not doing no more like debut cards. It's gonna be roster battles probably for the rest of the year after that card. Cause I only try to do it once a year.
Yeah, to see who out there.
Yeah. And we found Jay Skizzle like that.
Yup.
We found Buckie like that. We
Yeah,
found
yeah.
Big Cat. We found Shoshada like that. So
Yeah,
it's
a
some
lot of
hidden gem.
motherfuckers. Yup.
Yeah, it's some hidden gems out here, man. You just gotta find them.
Damn, so real. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
That shit. Who the host that? Who the host for that one? The 14.
Bucky gonna host that one.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
That's
I'm
gonna be
saying
yeah. That's
if you
gonna be
want to
good.
pull up and host some battle, shit, ain't no matter.
Hell yeah.
You know what
Yeah, I'll
I'm
be in
saying?
the building though on the 14th. That what's up. Cause
Yeah,
that what bro name, man? Ain't Rugrat on that card?
yeah, yep.
Okay, so that's the one he was
He
talking
got
about.
to kind of earn his spot back, man. He been messing around, fucking off, and
I gotta see what he
I
talking
feel
about,
like he
man.
got too comfortable, so I had to put him on the chopping block right now. He on the chopping block right now.
You gotta see what he looking like now, man.
McLaren too. I told McLaren too. I said, I'm gonna give you one more chance, but
Mm-hmm.
you ain't had a clean battle. You done battled 3, 4 times. You ain't got through one round clean yet. You know, respectfully, we trying to be the all we can be. We don't need no you know what I'm saying, no weak links, man.
Oh yeah, and then
Yeah.
that one thing too about that event, bro. Everybody came with their shit. Nobody really fucked
Right,
around.
right, exactly. Nobody choked, nobody stumbled for
Yeah,
real. But you
everybody
see, that
did
was a
thing.
roster card, so you see the difference. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That
So
experience, bro. Niggas done
yeah,
been there, done that already, man.
right, right. So all I'm saying is like this really people last chance. Some people last chance. I'm not gonna lie. If it come to a point where I feel like a lot of people did good, I might do another like a stick to the code too. Like all the people that did good, just
Yeah,
battle each other type
damn
of
near
thing.
like a tournament type shit, elimination,
Yeah,
nigga.
But it
You
all
know,
just depends on what we get, cause everybody could be good, everybody could be trash. You just never know.
nah, for real. With people
But
you don't know how they gonna pull up, bro.
it's so
They might
crazy
be
though
on the
because like
bullshit.
it's just so crazy how far niggas came because like I remember we couldn't really find nobody. Like it was like I had niggas battling niggas like just random niggas, but now like we make a post, bruh. It was like that shit flooded. Like I had a whole card in like a day or two, bro. It went like normally I gotta inbox people. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do
Yeah,
all the extra stuff, but it's like that stick to the code card. I really made that card in like 1 or 2 days. Like it didn't take
yeah.
long because it was so
Everybody
many
was
people.
hitting you up.
Yeah, and I was like, man. So obviously, I went through the motions about like just asking people like, you sure you could make it? Just like I need to get they see where they at with it, cause originally we used to do the fee and then give it back on battle day,
Yeah.
but I ain't trying to. I feel like that hinders some people because then it's like it's not a lot of money, but just the idea of like, oh, I gotta pay, I don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
People pride be in the way. So I was like,
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
had to
Yeah. Yeah.
talk with them like, hey, you got one chance. I'm not really into like rebooking people. Like, you got 3 months, bro. If you got to back out, you ain't playing your life right.
Yeah.
Ain't like I'm asking you 2 weeks or the week of. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just at a point, bro. Like, there ain't no excuses, bro. Like, you probably got like 10 battles over here. You only had to do that once. I
Yeah.
ain't never back out. I don't think Casey never backed out. So it's all about if you want to do it or not. That's just how I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And
So
what type
we
of nigga you will too, bro? 'Cause,
right.
it be a lot of nigga, bro. They'll ask you to battle with no intentions of ever battling, bro.
Right.
They just want to troll, get their name on a card, talk some shit, and then come up with an excuse and
And
not
then
battle.
it's always can I try again? Nah, we ain't about to keep playing games, bro.
But yeah, bro, like hell yeah, with me, bro. If it ain't nothing crazy, bro, I'm in there.
Yeah,
Got to be, cause I ain't got no excuse, bro. I'm here.
yeah. Oh, I meant to say since y'all both live out here, we gonna try to get that in person
Oh,
face off for
Bucky.
sure.
Oh, that shit gonna be
Yeah.
stupid crazy. Hell yeah,
I
that
got
shit gonna be super entertaining.
I'm gonna start putting it in his ear, both of y'all ear, like this week, just to see if y'all times can match up. Cause
Yeah.
we definitely did the classic and camo face off. That was very
What
very
they did at
entertaining.
your crib?
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Unfortunately, the battle ain't happened, but that was a nice
Yeah.
little, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That was very,
Oh,
very
Camo stay
entertaining.
here.
Yeah, yeah. Camos live
Mm-hmm.
out here too. Yeah. So I
Okay.
want to start doing those for the people that's around at least.
Nah, that
I
definitely
know we
gonna
gonna get
bring.
to a point where when I'm gonna be able to fly a motherfucker out, just to, you know what I'm saying? We're
Yeah,
gonna get to that
that
point where I'll
face
be
off,
able to
man.
do the face off the night before. You know what I'm
Telling
saying?
you, cause you got
Yeah,
you really be anticipating that shit after that, and then you get to talking that shit, bro. You can really have
yeah.
some people who
And
really
look,
wouldn't even gonna tune in.
Camo and Megalodon live here too. So
Yo,
I'm gonna try to see if I want to see if we could just all go to the boxing gym and
do
just
that shit all at one time, all in one day.
yeah, yeah. We
It'd be
might could pull
crazy.
that off. So
That shit'd be crazy. Yeah, that
if
shit'd be definitely crazy.
and that's the case, we're gonna have to do it on a Saturday, like if it was an event. You know what I'm saying? Just put that in there. Yeah. So who else? Somebody else live here. I know Casey live here, but Cat
Yup.
don't
Okay.
live here. I'm gonna figure it out though. I feel like that'll be fire if we do it like that.
How you doing? Oh, that's the pizza. Yeah, give me going to. Oh, nah, I take it. My bad, bro. You good?
You good? You good? But nah, definitely, man. Just keep up the good work. I'm gonna let you go. Seem like you got the food and all that.
All right, bro. Yeah, yeah. You know, man. Trying to get that. Trying to get the evening in, man. You know how that shit goes. But yeah, yeah. You know, I'm always locked in and ready to go, man. Whenever you need me, bro, just let me know. I
Yeah,
pull up
yeah.
on the 14th though, for real, just to check out this scouting report. You feel me? See what's going on
Right,
with
right,
these
right.
new niggas.
Yeah. Okay. So look, I'm gonna talk to the venue owner and see if we could come in there on the Saturday and
Oh
just
yeah, do them
do it
face
all.
offs.
Yup, do it all at once.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That
I
shit
know
gonna be
Bucky
real
gonna be with
entertaining.
it because that
Yeah,
nigga Bucky,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
he be
That's only
trying to.
right for us to do it like that though. For real, how this shit started, it got to go like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, Bucky be trying to. I don't know, man. Like I said, obviously he ain't no hater, but
Nah, nah,
it's
nah, nah,
something. It's
nah.
something there. He want to see you
And
die.
we spoke before the battle, and he was, you know what I'm saying, we already talked about like what it is, but you know, all that shit gonna come out, man, you know, to
Right,
be continued. But yeah, 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 he told me what it was, but he got down strategic, you know.
right.
He
Yeah. So
wanted, he wanted, he, you know, niggas be wanting the top gunner when they first come over here to see where they at, cause they want to skip the line. So I'm gonna let them do it and
right.
show them why that's not a good idea. Don't skip the line, man. You gotta wait your turn, bro. It's over with.
Yep, yep. So yeah, I'm gonna let you go, man. You got any last words?
Man, look here, man. Be ready for that Bobby Uptown versus Mike Beezy to come out Sunday, man. Go
Sunday,
watch
12
all the
o'clock.
battles that done drop on the stage right now. Check them out. Comment, like, subscribe. You know, share it. Put your people on it. You feel me?
Yeah,
Other than
yeah.
that, yeah, you know, y'all gonna see me June 28th. You feel me? We out here. July
Yes,
28th. Which
sir.
one it is?
Ruinous, huh?
July 28th, right?
No, June 28th. June 28th.
June 28th. Okay, I had the first time.
Biggest
Oh
event of the
yeah.
year besides the anniversary card, man. So
Pull up.
y'all
Feel me?
seen what the first big card did. Let's see what the second one do, man. Ruinous for always the event. You who was you supposed to battle last year? Was it noon and it ain't go down?
I think it was.
Yeah, so you ain't
Yeah,
even
and we
battle
ended
on
up doing
Ruinous.
it later on a different card.
Yeah, y'all wound up doing it on adversary.
Yeah, yo, adversary, that would have war.
Yeah. But all right, then be safe, brother.
All right, you
Appreciate
too,
you.
bro. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, be easy.
Yep.